Hello, hello, hello. I am watching Justin finish up, and while he's doing that, I'm going to find myself if I could do that first, and then I'm going to there I am. Then I'm going to get myself shared over. Let's see. 1, 2. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Make sure everything's turned down. So, yeah, I'm just waiting for Justin to finish up. Poor guy. I feel like he's got fire coming from his hands. He's trying to go so fast. He's like, shoom, 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 shoom. Hi, Sue. I feel like he's like, everybody's telling him to slow down. He's going too fast. He's going too fast. And now he's like trying to be a speed demon. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. Hello, hello. He's still got a minute, or just about a minute, but I feel bad for him. Because everybody's like, oh my gosh, slow down, you're going too fast, you're talking so fast. And now he's like trying to go crazy. Hi, Carol. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, he's literally like zoom, 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 flying through, trying to get everything done. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Dale. Hi, Miss Linda. Oh my gosh, there's my timer to tell me that it's 4:00. Hi, Miss Donna. Hi, Teresa. Teresa K, I don't know why I put Teresa K Hill. Like, I know your name earlier. I was like, Teresa K Hill, who is that? He's stirring and stirring and stirring. He's going crazy. Oh my goodness. So, and I cannot believe he free-handed stripes. Did you guys see he just free-handed stripes on that little piece? I think it was the sugar piece that he was doing. But anyways, welcome. He is almost done. I will just say, whoa. I think the camera fell. Oh, he's showing all the glitter. Hello, welcome. Hey, Ashley. Oh, gosh, and then he just turned it off. I guess he's done. Hi, Mary Sharkey. Hi, Kay. Hello. It has been such a busy weekend. Crazy day. Hey, Chris, look, this is what I was talking about. It's a glue. It's for the glue bottles. It's the pokey tool for the glue bottles. That's what I was talking about on your live. Hey, Nicole. Shoop. Hi, Tina. No, Troy. Hello, everybody. Hi, Carol Ann. Hi, Monta. Oh, I missed somebody up there. Who is that? Who was that? I missed it. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Jackie Bates. Hello, everybody. Welcome. So today is the Crazy Craftin' Crew Small Business Saturday, and if you guys haven't figured it out, we're featuring my store today, Craftin Chaos. So I'm super thankful to all the creators, presenters today, and Nicole is on after me, and then we still have Dina. But I just wanted to say thank you so very much to Lisa. She put in so much work and has really gone above and beyond. And I don't know if you heard, but she's not feeling well. And that's why you didn't see her today. And I feel awful that she went all the work that she was doing and has put into it, and she didn't even get to present today. So we say some healing prayers for her. But I just want to say, Lisa, thank you so very much to all the creators this morning. Justin this evening. Chris, thank you for filling in the extra time slot. You know, everybody. Yvetta was our first one. Ashley, just Lindy, Cindy, everybody. Just thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very much. It's meant a lot to me to see everybody using the products and creating beautiful things today. So hi, Melissa Joins. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Denise. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Lisa Siegel. Hi, Terry. Hi, Teresa. Hello, Lori. So if you're not used to me and this is your first time being on my page, I don't film in portrait. I'm in landscape, so you may or may not want to turn your device if you want to see a bigger screen. I will give you a top-down view in just a minute. The comments that you see right there, I will take those down. That is just the comments from all of the locations. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. So that's just everybody saying hi to everybody. Hi, Trish. Hola, Ari. Hi, Mama. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Miss Linda. Hello, Phyllis. Hi, Judy. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dina, you know, is moving. Her son's moving. They're going to be empty nesters. So Dina, you know, is going to be our caboose tonight. But I'm just so thankful because, you know, she's got a lot on her mind right now too. So for her to say yes, that she would be in this event is just amazing to me. So make sure you're doing all the things. We are all picking names. You guys are all going to go on a wheel for some Happy Mail. Hi, Shonda. Also, in my store from today until the 27th, you can get 15% off of your order of $50 or more using code CHAOS2025. And that's good until the 27th. So, floated my boat. Thank you. So I just, you know, I really couldn't decide what I wanted to do today, y'all. I was like, oh, we'll do the teapot. This is in the store. Oh, we'll do the clock. This is in the store. And then I thought, wait a minute. We just got new stuff in. So we got some new Double Delights in, which is, I'll show you. And we have some new A1 size papers in. So you guys can actually help me decide what we're doing today. It's either going to be the canvas bag or a candle. And I'll show you why I'm choosing one or the other. So, or why you can choose one or the other. Let me get my desk on the screen. All right. Rookie move. Also, I wanted to say thank you for those of you who donated. Yesterday, I was in the 6th annual Creatives for Alzheimer's event, and you guys helped me raise over $930. It blew my goal out of the water, and I just want to say thank you so very much. I think we're so close to the goal. So thank you so very much for all of you who participated and donated yesterday and throughout the entire week. So let me show you what we got into the store, and keep an eye on the store because this week coming, we're going to have a new release in the store. And then either the week after that or 2 weeks after that, we have another new release in the store. I'm constantly bringing in new stuff. And if you want me to find something for you, all you got to do is tell me and I'll go find it for you. That's how this came about. Although this is brand new, somebody asked me to find something for their beach home theme. And I went on a hunt. Hi, Mac. And I found this. Hi, Justin. So let me show you. I'll show you the big ones first. This one's called Beneath the Blue. And these are in the store. I just added them yesterday. They just arrived. They're brand new. Look at the colors on this, though. Look at that deep blue. I mean, oh my goodness. They are just as pretty in person as they were on the promo pictures that I received. But so that one is called beneath, what did I say? Beneath the blue. And this one, the total size of this is an A1. So the total size is 23.4 by 33.1. This is the other one that is an A1. And this one is called Coral Dreams. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, when these came out and I don't think showed mine. It was Tammy. She was like, can you find me something? And I thought, sure, I can. And these came out. I was like, Tammy, I found the perfect stuff for you. Sorry, my fan is on. And so look at this one. This one's pulling more of like the purples, but look at that beautiful. Oh my gosh, they are gorgeous. This is the first time I'm opening them and taking them out of the package as well. Okay, so this is new to Prima. They just started doing this with the last release. You guys seen Justin pull it out. He was using a Double Delight. And why they call it a Double Delight is because they're giving you an A3 size and a 19.5 by 30. So this is the A3. And this one is called the Living Reef. Love it. I won't open up the big one, but, well, I'll open up this one. But look at that deep. Oh, my goodness. Holy guacamole. Oh, sorry, hit you guys. Holy guacamole. Look at the fishies. Oh, my goodness. And then this one is called Dancing with the Current, and this one is also a Double Delight. So same thing, you'll get a small A3, and then also the big Mama Jamma. Hi Stella, thank you. So this one, Dancing with the Current. Hello. Nemos. Sorry. Oh, yes. So, now you guys see why I couldn't decide on whether I should do a beach bag, which is a canvas bag, which I do have these in the store. I carry these in the store. Or I thought it might be cool to kind of do a big old Mama Jamma candle. And then, you know, we have it lit up with the theme of the, you know. Okay, Teri should not have closed this back, obviously, because now I can't open it and turn on the light. Good googly moogly. Why did they put it under? Hello. But so, anyways, I thought this might be cool to put the candle in there because then, well, you guys can't even see it's lit up. Because then, you know, the whole underwater theme. So, hi, Catherine. Hi, Jennifer. So, what do you guys think? Should we do the canvas bag or should we do the candle? And then, look at how cute that might be to have him hanging on the candle like he's looking at the fishies. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I am down for either one. I think either one would be super pretty. I'm definitely going to put this on a canvas bag as well because who doesn't need a beach bag like, you know, the canvas bag, the candle, the candle, the candle. The candle. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. Hi, Marilyn. The candle. All right, let's do the candle. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. So we'll put that back in there just so. Okay, now I will tell you, the fabric papers do, or the fabric tissues do have a different feeling to them, right? So I find that what gets them on the best is the 3D gloss gel. I sell it in the big Mama Gemma size, or I also sell it in the squeezy tubes. Y'all, should we do, I don't think, should we do the fishies if we're going to put the little boy on there? I think it almost needs the fishies, right? The fishies. Kind of like the feeties. Okay, so if we don't get a ton of fish on there, though, because I don't want it just fish. You know what I mean? But then I like the colors of that. Decisions. Yes, the fishies. All right. Alrighty then. So the one with the fishies are called Dancing with the Current. And I will tell you, these are limited edition. We could only get these if we placed an order with a qualifying amount. And once they were gone, they're gone. So you're not going to see them restock. You're not going to see them, like, you know, just hanging out all summer. So, okay. So my thought is, I don't want, because if I put all of the fish on there, we're not going to get all of the beautiful reef. So we'll do some of the fish and most of the reef. I know, Pops. I know. The nerve of your mother to not have bought you a phone case. I know. I'm going to use my scrappy rustic cradle. And I'm just trying to decide where we're going to put this. Oh, no. Okay, I got it. Thank you, babe. Y'all don't know, that is my son, Troy. He is the boss around here. And I didn't get him the phone case like I said I was going to do. All right, let's just start it from right there. And then we will go from there. Oh. Decisions. I know, Pops. I know. All right. So I'm just going to put on the 3D gloss gel with my little silicone brush. I'm hanging, you guys can't see, but I'm hanging some of it off of the bottom as well. And you can use your gator just like you would rice paper. Thank you, son. Here we go. Only have an hour today, Troy. All right, let's just start it right here. I have been completely honest on my channel and have told y'all that prior to me using the 3D gloss gel, I wasn't a fan of the paper, only because I felt like I had to use too much product to get it on. However, once I started using the 3D gloss gel, it has quickly become a favorite. And now that they've been doing the double delights as well, I love the choice of being able to use a you know, the bigger piece or the smaller piece. But that is just the glue coming through, and it will dry clear. Right? And then when we light it up, and then can you imagine all of these deep, rich colors coming through? Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. One thing, though, that I have not tried before is usually whenever I've done a candle, I have frayed the edge of rice paper, and we don't have rice paper here, so we're not gonna. There's not an edge to fray, so we're gonna be probably overlapping that just a little bit. So how many of you have been here watching all day? Y'all, I was so excited for today. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning because it started at 7 o'clock for me. And I did not want to miss Yvetta. Yvetta is in the UK, and she has not done an event outside of Decoupage Clean. Because if you don't know, we work together for DQ, and she hasn't done an event. She hasn't agreed to do an event. It's been a few years, y'all. So I didn't want to miss her. And so I was up at 5 o'clock this morning. And if you know me, you know I am not a morning person. I don't like to be up that early. But I got up this morning at 5 o'clock and I was like so excited. I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what everybody does. Hi, Barbara. Now, also, y'all, if you want, you can iron this. I actually have my iron sitting right here just in case we were going to do the bag. If you're worried about that crease, just use a little parchment paper and iron it. It'll come right out. No worries. But typically, whenever you start putting it down, it'll flatten out as well. Hi, Vicki Browning. It's so funny. I hear Ashley saying your name. Whenever you're on her page and she says your name, I hear Ashley saying your name. Hi, Kathy Dean. I've seen almost everyone today. The book she made. Oh, and here's the funny thing. So I was going to use her paper because Yvetta also has a line of papers with Decoupage Queen. It's called Dainty and the Queen. I was going to use the paper she used this morning, and I was going to do a book. And then I thought, you know what? I haven't used First Bloom in a long time, so I think I'm going to use First Bloom. And oddly enough, Ashley used it right after her. But then I remembered these came in, and so I thought, oh, no, you know what? I'll use the new stuff. But everybody has done amazing. Absolutely amazing. And even though Lisa is not feeling well, she has been here all day. And if you guys know, I almost exclusively do just Lisa's events because they always just are so smooth and easy. And although she's not feeling well, she has just been running things in the background just seamlessly as usual. Okay, so I don't want to cut off that fish's body. And obviously, because we're going around a cylinder, I'm sorry, somebody messaged me, I couldn't see. Because we're going around a cylinder, that's why it's, coming a little bit crooked. So, I don't want to wrap it like that. Okay, somebody's body is going to get cut off. I'm sorry, fishies. I'm sorry, fishies. that okay like that? Let's take it up a little bit closer to his nose. Oh, poor things. I feel so bad. All right, that's where we're going to go with it. Can't help it. I can't help it. I got to cut them. All right, now I probably should have did this prior to. Sue's probably rolling her eyes at me. Sorry, Sue. I didn't think about it. Well, I mean, I thought about it, but I didn't think about it. All right, let's get a... Now, because it is not rice paper, I wouldn't suggest you pulling it and wetting it. To be honest, though, I've never tried it, so I don't know if it would cooperate or not, but I'm thinking not. Lisa is a rock star. I'm glad you did. This is awesome. I'll have to make Charles one. Aww. All right, let's do this like this. And I'm just going to take my finger blade. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And we have some little fishies that Ashley will make me save for some unknown reason. But if I throw it away right now, she will probably come knocking at my door and all the way from Virginia and make me pull it out of my trash. So now, if you were bothered that it's going to be dark here, you could either be real, careful and try to butt it up here, or you could paint that little bit white. I'm not going to worry about it for this particular one because the paper gets darker. So to me, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But you do whatever makes you happy. See? Better keep the scrap. I don't know, y'all. Oh my God. Come on. You know what this reminds me of? Is kind of like the lava lamps. All right, let's dry this a little bit. And yes, you could actually use it with foiling. I just seen that come across. I am now eye rolling my eyes. Ashley, she should at least fussy cut the one fish and glue him on. Fussy cut? Fussy cut? Do you know who you're talking to? That's why I have a scan and cut. You know I don't fussy cut. Oh yeah, Vicky Browning? Oh yeah. She wouldn't even knock on the door. She'd bust in the door, grab my trash can, and probably be like, "What is this?" Hi, Brenda. Hi, Molly. Well, I'm not using heavy body gel, but heavy body gel would work just as well. But this is actually the 3D gloss gel, but heavy body gel would do the job as well with this. But you see, it's not wet. If I were to use my regular decoupage varnish and glue, this thing would be soaked because it is a little bit thicker and you need so much more product. And that's why I didn't care for using it, because I'm like, golly, I'm using so much product to get this stuff down. What the heck? But now that I started using the 3D gloss gel, it goes down like butter. All right, that's good enough. All right, let's take a 320, Ashley, 320. We're done with this. Oh, should we soft touch the candle? Y'all, should we soft touch the candle? We're going to take a 320. You really don't need more than a 320. And the same thing as just like with decoupage, with rice paper, you don't do the side to side, downward motion only. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yes, soft touch. Now, if you don't know what soft touch is, you're missing out. Seriously. Soft touch, it feels like a rosebud. You guys know like that velvet feeling of a rose petal? Rosebud. A rose petal. That's what soft touch feels like. And it is amazing. However, it is matte. So if you don't care for matte, you won't like soft touch. But the effect that you get, there's a shrinkle right there, y'all. We're going to have to work out that shrinkle. The effect that you get is, I've said ever since we brought that into the U.S., just having that in our arsenal of products is just such a cool thing, just like velvet powder. All right, so since we got that edge off, we need to make sure all of that goes down. So let's take a brush. Hi, Kathy. Playing bingo with 1 hour, Ashley. So if you don't know, I put a bingo card in every order that we send out from my store, and we play bingo. I try to do it once a week. And so anytime you order, you get a bingo card, so you have the chance to have a ton of bingo cards. And if you win, you just get some fun stuff. And we also need to pay attention to this crease right here. We'll go over that too. Not real worried about up here because we're probably going to dip the top of that in some foil. Foil, for those of you who are not used to me. My Teri language is a monster all of itself. I'm just going to use my finger to round it down on that little curved top there. And then I'm going to come over here just to this edge and make sure it's down. And let's go over this one more time. Okay, I was looking at my little dangle thing, not the pokey tool, the other thing that looks like a key ring. There is nothing on it. Pop down in my blue bottle. Say what? The dangle thing, not the pokey tool, the other thing that looks like a key ring? Huh? Huh? What? Is she talking to me? What? All right. Let's draw that a little bit, and then let's get some soft touch. We're going to soft touch this outside up. We're going to dip the top of that in some gold foil. I'm so impatient. I want to turn the light on already to see what it does. The thing that you showed me to poke in the glue like like this, it's a glue topper. The glue toppers? They're like the pokey tools, but they're made for our glue, so you don't lose the little doggone stick pin. Is that what you're talking about? Aren't they cute? I love my glue toppers. So these are the big pokey tools, and then those are just the glue toppers. All right. Good enough. Let me get my soft touch. So this is the soft touch. Again, if you're not a matte person, you're not gonna like the soft touch, but you might overlook it if you were to actually get the soft touch and play with it. I thought you were showing it to me and telling me that one of my thing. Oh no! I was telling you that I need to send you some glue toppers. I was like, dingly thing, what? Like Ibetta's hangy bits this morning. Oh my gosh, my phone is trying to understand what hangy bits mean. I will, Troy. Troy, I know, Mom messed up. I should have bought you a phone case. I know. I know, the nerve of me. Hi, Beth. Back to the regularly scheduled program. I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? All right, so. Bubba's, what are you doing, honey? Oh, I know. That's my favorite brush, and you're not going to put, like, some funny stuff all over it. Why do you need a brush, son? Are you about to go painting something like my dining table again? It still has metallic paint on there. Oh, sooky now. That's Onyx. I know it sounds crazy, but Troy and her mess with each other all the time. Nothing is happening to her. She's biting his shoe, and he thinks it's funny as he tries to walk. Okay, that means I have a blade around here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to say we have an uncovered blade. All right, so we've got our soft touch on the candle. I'm going to hide my favorite Princeton brush. Let's dry this a little bit, and then we're going to put some gold around that rim. You know, you guys have told me that a few times to take some, like, buy Troy a clear phone case, and then, like, do something to it, like decoupage or something. I actually probably don't need to buy it. I can probably just go in his stash of hundreds of phone cases. Y'all, I want to see something really quickly, because this has blue in it, but I am wondering, I'm just stepping right here. Finnabare's got metallic flakes, and we have a blue gold mix, and we also have a green. I'm wondering if that blue gold, it's probably too much. at the top. It's probably too much. I'll just do gold. Teri. Okay, I do have I have Pent Art foil sheets. I also have metallic flakes. These are flakes as well. I just put them in a bigger container. Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna send you some, so you know you could put them in your bottles. You know, I just brought these into the store. I don't know, a couple weeks ago, maybe, if even that long. Okay. Hi, Dina. Dina, how are you holding up? All right, let's get some, what do I want? I want some, you can use decor glue tacky, or you can use metal leaf glue. Might be nice if I could find one of the two. It's probably right in front of my face. Sue is going to have my head if I open up something over here. Okay, sorry, Sue, I gotta open it. Hold on, y'all. I'm going into inventory, which is something that drives Sue absolutely bonkers. Because then she's got to message me. Oh, maybe not, Sue. Never mind. I found gilding glue. Never mind. I have them in blue, light blue, dark blue, light blue, pink, and purple. No, it's not. It's already open. I'm not going in inventory. It's already open. Ashley? Okay, I popped the top off because, you know, I'm not trying to squeeze it, and then it's going to go all over the place. All right, so we're just going to put, oh, it already feels so cool. We're just going to come up here at the top and maybe just a little bit over. No rhyme or reason, really. I mean, I want all of this here at the top, but we're going to come down just randomly. Almost like, you know, if you were to have candle wax dripping. But instead, we're going to have gold foil yo-yo dripping. Now, gilding glue is super, super sticky. When it goes on, it's white. You want to give it, you know, 30 seconds to tack up. And then you want to turn off your fan. Typically. I don't want to, because, you know, I have personal summers and therefore hot flashes every other second. But yeah, you should really turn off fans. Don't sneeze, cough, you know, all the things. How do I get it out of my brush? I will take a baby wipe, squeeze off the excess. Then I just stick it in my Dawn dish soap water over here. And then I use a flea and tick comb and my scrubby soap. It comes out quite easily, actually. But I've told you guys before, I don't have designated brushes for gold leaf or glues or anything like that. My scrubby soap gets everything out. And if there is some little goopies or something that are being stubborn, I use a flea and tick comb. Yes, really. And I run it through the brush hairs and it cleans it right out. Okay, so I'm just dragging it down just a little bit in some areas. All right, let's not make it so thick, Teri. So that way we can, you know, get it to dry sometime today. All right. This good enough? Really? Nope. See? So I'll just rub it like that, put it in my Dawn dish soap, and it's good. It's good. Is that an app or just on Google? You're not talking to me, I don't think. Troy's phone? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you probably not talking to me? Okay, again, I would turn off your ceiling fan. Because we got to get it going here. I only have 15 minutes left. After me is Nicole's Recycle Treasures. Let's just hit it with a little bit. And then we'll start over here because you notice it's clear. You guys, it feels so cool already because it's got that soft touch on. Oh, sorry. You'll do that. If you get the soft touch, you'll find yourself doing that. All right. And I will, because I do work on a glass mat, I am going to put down some shop towels because it just sticks to the glass. And then I've got to... So usually I would get out my glove and try to be all, you know, easy does it, but we don't got time for that. I almost want to just stick the candle in there, but someone will probably faint if I do that. All right. I am going to take a brush though because that's way too sticky. So that's what I was dragging down, and I'm just going to let whatever catch. That looks cool. Oh, trust me, I'm ready to stick it in there, but I don't really want it to get all too bunched up, you know. So cool. Hi, Julia. Oh, hi, Robin. Do it. Just stick it in there. It's so tempting. Troy's phone is a Samsung Galaxy S21. And it's just the regular S21, not the Plus or whatever. Trust me, I've made that mistake a bunch of times. And so I also have those phone cases around here as well. But honestly, he just it just makes him happy. I've said it many times before. It just makes him happy just to get a package. That's all he really wants. And he knows that if he asks for a phone case, that, you know, he doesn't really know what else to really ask for, or to communicate that anyways. Okay, so I'm just going to run it in there because you don't want to leave any of the gilding glue without the flakes on there, because it will stay tacky the entire time, and you don't want dust or anything like that, you know, attaching to it, because it will. And then you won't get the dust off. You guys see that? How cool is that? You guys know I'm impatient. I keep saying it. Oh, I wonder, I have done these candles before, and in the past you can see the inside of it illuminate a little bit as well, which I think would be so cool if it does do it, with just being that there's, you know, the fish and the whole underwater thing. All right, so I'm just going to pat it down and make sure, again, I really don't want anything sticky hanging out anywhere, even on the outside there. That needs a little bit more. Hi, Crystal. Thank you. Thank you. I hear you calling me, Bubs, but I can't see you, son. So I really do hope that you guys have enjoyed today and have been able to watch everyone. If you haven't followed or aren't following anybody, I hope you follow them. I am blessed enough to call every single one of them my friends, and I just appreciate them so very much for just even agreeing to being a part of today. And like I said, I cannot thank Lisa enough. She doesn't feel well, y'all. I'm sure she just wants to cuddle up in bed and be done, but she didn't. All right, so I'm just going to fluff out all of the rest of that. How cool is that? I love it. Hi, Rita. Thank you. Okay, that's probably one of the smarter things I've done in my life. Because I could actually... Ashley, I am not keeping this. I am throwing this away. Gonna roll that up and throw it away. Oh my bananas. I love that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Stella. I know. And y'all seen, so we still have the fish left on that one, but I still have this big old 19 and a half by 30. Like, that is, I thought when they said that they were doing the double delights, I think that was just a fabulous idea, because for some of us who do littles and do bigger pieces like Chris did today, it's perfect. You have more than enough. All right, let's pat that down. Make sure it just feels so awesome. Okay, so we have that on there. Now, I kind of want to, well, hold on. Let me get my brush back out here. I'm just flaking off any of the loose gold that's on here, just to clean it up a bit. Okay. Oh my gosh. No way, I am not even. Oh my gosh. I'll leave that job to Mara. Did I? Not really. Did I really? No. They're kind of all there. I mean, if I had more time, what I would probably do is go through and do a couple of little, like, I want to kind of go through and do a little bit of sparkle on them. Even though this is soft touch, you don't need to reseal over soft touch. It defeats the purpose of the soft touch. However, I will take my antique paste in Umbra, and I'm just going to work a little bit of that into the lid. And anytime I have a raw edge like that, I always want to finish it off. You probably aren't going to even notice, but I do. Whoa. And I'm just going to come up with it. Again, will someone notice? Probably not, but I will notice if it's undone. Again, just hit refresh. If you are in the Crazy Craftin crew, which you should be, all you have to do is hit refresh, and then you'll see Nicole from Nicole's Recycle Treasures, and then Dina will close us out. And again, I can't say thank you enough, because today has been fabulous. I guess that's why they put that on there. Okay, so that's done in there. Now, probably, like I said, I've got 2 minutes. What I am gonna do though is I just want to put a little bit of something. So this is the Chameleon varnish, but it's in the silver. You again? And the reason why, actually, I'm not going to, no. No. You found my phone. I was hiding it from you. We have Mara the Butcher and Teri the Fistmonger. You're on your way home. Okay, so this is the Chameleon varnish, and this one is in gold. I was going to use silver. Y'all already know. There's no way. I try to use silver. I can't, y'all. I can't. But I'm going to take some of that, and I just want to now, Chameleon varnish, it does not take over your paper, but what'll happen is whenever the light hits it, it'll sparkle. So I'm just going through and just giving them a little bit of something, something. And that is my time, y'all. Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for all of you who have been watching all day. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you to all the creators. Love you guys so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.